Think of a stage as a canvas ready to be filled with dance that tells story after story. That's what you'll find at Blank Slate, a performance by Collectively Here, a dance movement collective, this Friday and Saturday at 7:30 p.m. at Barking Legs Theater in Chattanooga. Marah Bates is one of the founders of Collectively Here, and Jessi Faircltoth is one of its members.
Marah, Jessi, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Tell us more about Blank Slate.
It's a dance experience. There's 13 choreographers, 19 dancers. We're all local. Some of us have spent our whole lives here. Some of us have been dancing together for upwards of 11 years, and some of us just moved to Chattanooga less than a year ago. So it's a collective group of dancers that found each other, that wanted to perform and share our stories, and Barking Legs was the place to go. We're really, really happy that Law has the space available and made it very affordable and accommodating for us to have a show there.
Talk more about some of the stories that are going to be conveyed through Blank Slate.
I can speak on my piece. I'm one of the choreographers, and mine is funny. It's just about humor. Dance is a great storytelling method. It can go into, like, some people took it into relationships, and they're talking about the relationships that they've had throughout their lives. Some of them are speaking on some hardships that they've been through for the last years, and I said, why not be funny? Just make a dance about being funny. So there's lots of shapes, and I'll tell you the title is I See the Moon Sees Me. That gives you any insight on what it could be about, but it's very fun. It'll open up the show and hopefully give everyone a good laugh and a good giggle and can kind of loosen up and settle into their seats for the rest of the show.
Jessi, how about you?
I am also a choreographer in the show, and I have two different pieces. One of them is a solo piece that is improvisational to some spoken word that I wrote, and it is kind of exploring this unseen loop that I go through every month. And then I have another piece that I will leave to your imagination, but it is very runny and you might get whisked away.
What are some of your influences when it comes to dance?
Well, I've been dancing my entire life. My mother was a professor of dance at a university, and so I quite literally danced in the womb. I was on stage as a developing child, and I started dancing when I was 3.5. So dance has been a part of my life forever. I performed a bit here, and then the performance scene here dropped a little bit, and then I was missing it. My friends were missing it, and I reached out to people and said, hey, you guys want to dance together again? And they were like, yeah. I was like, cool, I have a space. Let's get together and let's start. And that's how it started. And we started with about 20 people. Performing arts and dance, specifically in Chattanooga, is in demand, which is really fun.
I'm really inspired by Trisha Brown and Steve Paxton and some of the more postmodern dancers. I had the opportunity to attend Bennington College in Vermont, where I totally transformed my idea of dance. Everything that I knew about ballet and creating shapes and making it beautiful got kind of twisted on its head, and I really enjoy the ability of artists to turn dance on its head, make you question what we're viewing, what we are interpreting as dance making.
What do you hope this show brings to Barking Legs, which is no stranger to dance?
I've been so blessed to work with Law on several different projects, and I think that this really is just a continuation of amazing dance just held on that stage. I think that we are bringing certainly a lot of movement and certainly a lot of creative expression to a stage that understands that.
I think that there is a lot of young blood that's going to be on Barking Legs stage who haven't performed there, who absolutely should have the opportunity to perform there. There's going to be very big, loud pieces and also very small, soft pieces, which will be a nice juxtaposition in the show. We're just so grateful to have Barking Legs a part of this community.
For people who want to learn more about those performances, they can go to barkinglegs.org. For people who want to follow this beyond the performances, where can they go online?
You can follow us on Instagram at collectively_here.
All right. Jessi, Marah, thanks so much.
Thank you.